Scott, Michigan Pool News. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm with Todd Lyons with H2Flow. We've got a month going on of codes. Everybody loves to talk about their codes from the DEQ. They're exceptionally fun, and one of the ones we're real passionate around, and that's flow rates, because a lot of times we get calls that I'm not quite meeting flow rate, but there's a reason that sometimes drives make a good idea of a VFD for your flow rates. Toddy?
You know, like Scott said, with the code and setting it like a 6-hour turnover rate or 8-hour or 30-minute, whatever the code is for that particular application, the advantage of having the drive is that you can precisely set that flow rate, and that obviously you're dialing the system in. You don't have to have it throttled back. Let the drive get you where you need to be, and then what you can do by having a constant flow, as the filter gets dirtier, the drive will increase in speed to keep up with your filtration and to keep the proper flow rate. So, you know, overall, when we look at the different flows, you know, the drives obviously are important, but the one thing I can't stress enough too is making sure you have a proper flow meter installed correctly. I'm in so many facilities that they go to all the trouble to do all the stuff, drives or what have you, and they don't have a good flow meter. So,
or installed properly.
Then that's the biggest thing. They're not installed because they're not the 10 by 10 diameter before and 5 after. You have to have that.
Very important.
Otherwise, yeah, you get back to the flow rate, you're not going to meet it. So just kind of your maintenance too, you know, every year look at your flow meters, make sure those are updated, cleaned, especially the paddle wheels, and then yeah, take advantage of the drive to calibrate it in and get you dialed into your required flow rate.
A lot of our really great operators too notice from year to year on outdoor pools or opening and closing, hey, our flow's starting to drop a little bit, whether it's meaty or what have you, but they know enough to catch on to that. With different types of filtrations, a drive makes a point for maybe a vac sand and some of the things it can do.
Yep, if you along that lines, when you have the paddock,
A defender,
yeah, we can calibrate it in. So again, because especially with the defender, you want to maximize the filtration on that you have it set up correctly, and that we can communicate back and forth with the defender to allow for the bump cycle and what have you. With the filtration, one thing I wanted to mention is that with the drive, one thing good about the drive too is that when you have your system dialed in, you start to see little things like the filter not maybe, yes, I'm not getting the same water clarity, or I'm not, you know, I'm something's wrong here. The drive is a good indicator. It'll kind of alert you if something's going on, because you'll notice your flow rates are dipping down or your water quality, and you can tie that back into again.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, again, it's a month of codes, and thanks, Todd, as always.
Love you, buddy.
Thanks for Michigan Pool News. Love you too, man. Awesome.